There we go. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Fernando, how would you evaluate how spring ball is going for you so far?
Get to that question real quick. First of all, I want to shout out the equipment staff who gave me this pump block return hat. I think it's very important. Special teams is a very important part of our game, so I want to shout out everybody in the equipment staff for giving me this.
It looks like a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, it's like a little Pabst Blue Ribbon. Like it's a nice hat, you know. The guys on special teams, they don't get enough love, so here we go.
So this is not an NIL deal?
No. This is Cal branded. But yeah, back to your question. It was how I evaluate spring ball so far.
Yeah.
It's growth. Spring ball, I believe it's our offense, a big testament to our offense we're growing through. We have a lot of offense in right now, which is great to see our players being able to install the plays so quickly and then execute them at a high level. Evidently, we need more reps at it, and that's how you get better as an offense. You rep it throughout the spring, throughout the summer, and then you, at the end, execute it and play in the fall. So I would say that's a big thing, just executing those plays and getting more reps at it. But I feel like we've done a good job, and a lot of that inconsistencies with the one offense right now it's on myself, but I felt like even the last drive felt a lot more comfortable with those new installs and with those new plays that we just installed. So I'm very happy about where we're heading.
Justin talked a lot about ball security and how much of a priority that is this spring after last season. Where do you think you guys are at with that?
I think we're doing better in ball security. I can't quote it specifically, but I remember there being a stat that we were the best ball security team on defense, as in taking away the ball, and then one of the worst on offense, as in giving up the ball. And that's something that can't happen. Coach Sermon, the staff, and all the leaders on defense, they do an amazing job of taking the ball away. And so we need to capitalize and take care of ourselves. We want to stretch it down the field and take risks sometimes, but we got to take calculated risks and make sure the ball's in good hands.
Feels like there's been a lot of work with the quarterbacks and the running backs during kind of the drill periods. What's the key to some of those exchanges and getting those kind of down in this time of year?
A big part of our offense is a run. The offense is established with our amazing offensive line, who's done amazing so far in spring ball, and especially with explosive players all across the running back room. I would name all 7 of them. I believe it's 7. I can name them out, but they're all explosive players, and any of them with the ball in their hands, they have the ability to go score. And have big plays. So if we really have those meshes down pat, that also translates into play action. So I believe meshes, especially with Coach Blesh's offense, is a big part of our offense and its success.
How much have you seen some kind of growth there in those, kind of that mesh point and what you guys are trying to accomplish in those drills?
I think it's grown a lot. Obviously, when you have players like Jaden Ott and even new players like Kadarius, they're very good and very experienced. All they do is, take handoffs and go score. So it's fairly easy. It's more on the quarterbacks to really get to. By the way, shout out Mikey Matthews right there.
How do you rate your new burrito?
Appreciate it, Mikey. By the way, Mikey had 2 amazing catches in a row today, probably around 40 yards. So I would say shout out Mikey. Mikey's done a great job this spring, and burrito's good. Hopefully, hey, let's go get it today. You and me, let's go.
Shout it out.
Tell us something about Mikey that maybe we don't know.
I would say a lot of people see Mikey's flashiness on the field, but a lot of people don't see his dedication off the field, especially when we're in winter workouts. A lot of players, it's really grueling. It's more of a mental fortitude test when you're out here conditioning, running back and forth in the weight room, pushing your maxes. But then even after that, Mikey's a guy who would always, every single day, do a core circuit, get better at his hips, or even after spring ball, come and watch film with myself or other players. So I would say that's something great about Mikey.
It looks like he has to kind of come out of his shell a little bit and show a little bit more personality.
Yeah, I don't think he struggles with that. Maybe a little bit. I think he needs to be a little bit more personable, as you say.
Can you talk about what you're seeing from Nick Morrow at tackle?
I love Nick. Nick's a great guy. He's one of my good friends. Is all those guys in the line were, and I think he's been doing a really good job. Not even playing lineman 2 years ago in high school. He was a tight end receiver, and shout out, he was a quarterback. So Nick and I see Nick's 3-step drop and throwing motion. He actually has a good arm, and I've seen him develop. In the left side, I trust Nick. When I'm looking to the right, trying to hit one of our amazing targets, I feel comfortable with Nick back there. And so with any player in spring, there's always growth and development in myself, any player in the offense, any player in the defense, but I think Nick has done an amazing job, and I trust him.
You have a first pitch coming up? Is that what the deal is?
So there's an event that Matthew Cindric and Miles Williams put on last year called Golden Buddies, which gives awareness and is essentially a field day for kids with special needs that we host here. We're hosting it this year, May 4th. And so now the team is Miles William at the head of it because he was there last year, Jack Endries, and myself. So we're hosting it May 4th, Star Wars Day. Shout out, Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, that's my guy. And so we're going to the baseball game where they're going to do a PA announcement, and Miles Williams, BMW, is going to give out the first pitch. But Jack and I are going to be there supporting him and make sure his arm's loose so he can throw a strike. God bless you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Fernando.
Thank you guys.